Hi everyone, it's me, Miss Lamanek, teaching from the table today, and I would like to do a read aloud called Where the Wild Things Are. And the author and illustrator is Maurice Sendak, and it's one of my very favorite books. But before we get started, let's sing our song, an abbreviated version. Front cover, back cover, front cover, back cover, front cover, back cover, title page. The author writes the words, the illustrator draws the picture. Front cover, back cover, title page, and the spine. Where the wild things are. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind or another. Mischief means he was up to no good. He was causing trouble, guys. Look. Oh, not good. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, I'll eat you up. And so he was sent to bed without eating anything. He got in trouble for being sassy to his mom. That's not okay, even when you're playing. That night, in Max's room, there grew a forest. Oh my gracious. Do you think this is real or make-believe? Could a forest really grow in your room? And grew. And grew until its ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. Oh my gracious. Could that really happen? And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. Oh my gracious. Look at that wild thing. But Max doesn't look afraid, does he? No. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible, terrible claws. Oh my gracious, look at them. But Max wasn't afraid. Till Max said, be still. And tamed them with a magic trick of staring into all of their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened, and they called him the most wild thing of all. Oh my gracious. And made him king of all the wild things. And now, Max cried, let the wild rumpus start. Oh my gracious, they're going to have a wild rumpus. I bet a rumpus is like a parade and a party all put together. What do you think? Oh, look. That's what they're doing. It looks like they're having a party in the night with the full moon and the wild things are wild. Oh my gracious, look. They're hanging in the trees and acting wild. Oh, he's riding them. He is the king of all wild things. Max is. All right. Oh, my gracious. Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all the wild things, was lonely, and he wanted to be where somebody loved him best of all. Where do you think he wanted to be? Then all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. And so he gave up being the king of the wild things. Look, he looks so sad in that picture. I wonder who he's missing and who would love him best of all. But the wild things called, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. Oh my gracious, I wonder where he wants to go. And sailed back over a year, in and out of weeks, and through a day. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And guess what? It was still hot. The end. So, do you think this was a real or make-believe book? And if you don't think it was a real book, what are some of the things that make it make-believe? And how do you think Max's supper was still hot? Hope you enjoyed it. See you later. Love everyone. Bye.